Hey Jay, thanks for coming over yesterday. Really appreciate it, mate. Really enjoyed catching up. Keen to get these swings over to you with a few notes. The footage we're looking at, this was captured at the start of our session. These swings were your original swings. Really kind of like how you get the backswing into position and create your power. The big area that we worked on was in the transition, and in particular the early transition. We know from using the 3D system that by the time your arms get kind of parallel to the floor, you have pelvic displacement or pelvic sway of around 4.5 inches. So very, very aggressive with the pelvic area or the pelvis in early transition. We also know that that puts a lot of pressure into the lead side very early, and this is when you're moving on the pressure mat your fastest right here. We really want to delay that speed to a little bit later in the motion. You do get up to around 6 inches of pelvic sway, and that is what gives you the tilt, or should I say that is a contributing factor to giving you your upper body tilt, which is something you've worked on in the past with other people. Your path averages around 4 or 5 to the right because of this pelvic sway and tilt, and you're only maybe 4 or 5 degrees open with your upper body. You can see from face on there, not particularly open with your upper body. This is really contributing to the right hand chasing over the left hand through the hit, and you're finding it not difficult because you're a good player, but under pressure this can contribute to the rate of closure of the face, and obviously shots that go to the left. You can see the closure rate there is quite aggressive. I'll just pull in a couple of things that we worked on. Just captured your little training swing here. Where we're trying to get as much speed into the shaft as we can. The best way to stabilize a particular segment is to accelerate another segment. Just as you started working on this, I kind of intervened. Didn't like your kind of pelvic action there, so we adjusted that. There we go. You don't need to worry about your pelvis. It will do its own thing. But love now the look of that. I'll just take this through. Look how your pelvis is stabilizing with this little exercise. In comparison, I've got about the same position there, shaft kind of parallel to the floor. You can see a big difference with your lower body. And we now want you to rotate, or we'll do the exercise we call striker match from here. You've got more shaft lean. You're going to have less chasing of the right hand. You'll see that in a minute. You're more rotated. And that's going to help you to manage the club face much better. Jay, hope this has helped, mate. As I say, hit some balls. Take it easy out in Portugal. Would love to get some feedback and would love to hear how you progress with this. If you need any more help, give us a shout. Cheers, Jay.